This is your friend boy, Eddie Electrical, your number one YouTube technical officer and your line supervisor. Happy Sunday to you guys, wherever you are watching me from. It's Sunday morning, live here in Nigeria. Today I'm going to be talking about solar charge controller. I'm going to be talking about solar charge controller. I'm going to talk about their VDC. So what they can handle and what they can stand for. This is your favorite boy, Eddie Electrical, your number one YouTube technical officer and your line supervisor. Happy to be there with you. Thank you guys for coming aboard. Today we are going to be talking more of charge controller. Thank you, bro, for coming. I say thank you. I see you. We are going to be talking about solar charge controller. We are going to be talking about their VDC here, what it stands for, and how they can be connected to your solar system. How you can wire your solar charge controller to your solar system. This is your favorite boy, Eddie Electrical. Today, as you can see on my table, I have I have 60 amps. I have 60 amp charge controller. I have 80 amps charge controller. And sorry for the little shake. And I also have a 120 amps charge controller. This is 120 amps charge controller. As you can see, it's 120 amps. This is 80 amps. As you can see, it's 80 amps. Okay. These are types of charge controller on the Felicity, on the Go. So this is 60 amps. This is 60 amps charge controller. Yeah. So today I'm going to be telling you this charge controller. We're going to talk about the VDC. That's the VDC. We're going to talk about the VDC and how many VDC does the charge controller carries. Now, we are going to be talking about the VDC of each charge controller, of each amps. So like this 60 amps, it comes with a VDC. The VDC of a charge controller is called the voltage direct current. It's called voltage direct current. That's the meaning of the word VDC, voltage direct current. So we are going to be talking about the VDC of each charge controller. This is what we are going to be talking about on this live video today, and how you can connect them and how many solar panels they can carry on each of them. This is what we are going to be talking about today. We are going to be talking about the charge controller, their amps, how many solar panels it can carry, and how it can be connected to this charge controller, and the VDC of the charge controller. So that's what we are going to be talking about today. But now, today, without taking much of your time, because this our live video is going to be for 1 hour. So today I'm going to be talking about, first of all, we'll talk about 60 amps. Let's talk about the 60 amps before we go to the 80 amps. Before we go to these 80 amps, and before we go to the biggest one, 120 amps. This is the biggest, Felicity biggest amps. This very one, which is 120 amps, is Felicity biggest charge controller that they have on the go right now. So before we start, I said we are going to talk about the 60 amps first, from the lower one to the higher concentration. So quick one, let's talk about the VDC. which is the voltage direct current. What that means that the current that is coming from your solar panels to your battery. Sorry for the break. So let's talk about the VDC of this very charge controller. This is a 60 amps charge controller, which have the VDC of 130. It has 130 VDC. It has 130 VDC of charge controller. What that means that when your panels is either connected series in charge controller, normally our panels are connected either in parallel or series parallel or in series, depends. But whichever one, your charge controller, your connection must not exceed 130 VDC. Okay, must not exceed 130 VDC. Now, I have a solar panel here. Now, these solar panels, let me show you the solar panels we have here. We have a AfriCell solar panels. These are AfriCell solar panels. And these are PWM charge solar panels. So, these are the solar panels we have here. Now, I want to explain to you what this 60 amp charge controller says. The VDC, the mass VDC is 130 VDC. 130 VDC. What that means is this: your solar panels is going to be connected either in series or in parallel. No matter the charge control, no matter the solar panel size, your voltage that is coming from the panel must not exceed 130 VDC. For example, I'm going to give you an example of this panel I just showed you now. This is a 350 watt solar panels that is on this place. Now, the VDC of this solar panel is 40 VDC of the solar panel. That's voltage direct current. The VDC is called the voltage direct current. When you carry your multimeter, let me get a multimeter. Sorry for the break. Sorry for the break. I'm sorry for the inconveniences. This is a multimeter. So this multimeter is stationed on maximum of 200 volts. You can station it on any of the volts, 200 volts. So now if I read my 350 panel, the VDC of this panel, when I put my positive to the wire of the positive of the panel and my negative to the wire of the panel, what I will get from this panel is 40 VDC. So it's showing me, it's giving me 40 VDC. So what that means that if this panel is 40, it's giving me 40 VDC. Now, and I have 12 of these solar panels here. I have 12 of it, 12 pieces of it. How do I connect it to 60 amps charge controller? Now, listen, this is how I'm going to explain to you now. Now, don't forget, our VDC here is 130 VDC. And the panel VDC is 40 VDC per one. One of it is 40 VDC. Now, they ask me to connect 12 of these to this charge controller. How do I do it? It's very simple. Stay on this video and watch it to the end. It's very simple. How you connect 12 pieces of 350 watt solar panels to a 60 amps charge controller. Now it's simple. And don't forget, the VDC of this is 130. The VDC of the panel is 40 per one. So that means now I'm going to take 2. I'm going to connect my solar panels if I have a 48 volts system on ground. This thing is also matter. Your voltage on the ground also matters. Don't forget. Now we have a 48 volt system. either lithium or tubular. You have a 48-volt system on the ground. Now we have 12 pieces of 350 watt solar panels that are going to connect to this 60 amps charge controller. How do I connect this? It's very simple. It's very simple. Now, the VDC of this is 40. So I'm going to take three. When three, I'm going to connect it 3. I'm going to connect 3 as 1. Don't forget the VDC of that panel is 40 VDC. So if it is 40 and it's connected 3, you are connected 3 as 1, meaning the 3 is going to give you 120 VDC from that panel. 120 VDC on that very panel. Are you getting me? Now, if I get 120 on the panel from the 3 VDC, 120. So meaning 120, I'm going to have and here I have 130 VDC from the charge controller. So if I take 3 of that unit and I connected the 3 as 1, I'm going to have 120 VDC, which is perfect. Which is perfect for the charge controller. If I take 3 of that VDC, 3 of these solar panels, 3 of it, I connect it as 1. Now we have 3. So it's going to be 3 times 4 is going to give us 12. So this 12 solar panel that is going to be connected now to this very charge controller, this Felicity charge controller. So if I take 3, I connect it as 1, meaning and each of these solar panels is giving me 40 VDC. That's 40 voltage direct current. 40 VDC. So 40 times 3 will give you 120 VDC. And in this place, you have 130 VDC. So 3 of these can be connected in series, then be parallel. Now listen, I be connected in series and parallel. I'm taking 3 as 1, 3 as 1, and that 3 as 1, that 3 as 1. So in these 3, I'm going to series it together. Positive to negative, positive to negative. In this side, we have positive and negative coming out from the 3 end. So this 3 end will go to your solar wire, to your solar cable. The positive that is remaining from here, the negative that is coming from here, will go to your solar cable. That's the same thing I'm going to do to the set, because it's not connected in 4 places. 3 as 1, 3 as 1, 3 as 1, 3 as 1. So their positive will go to the positive of the solar cable, negative will go to the negative of the solar cable. These are you are going to connect the first solar panel, the 12 solar panel as 120 VDC to be able to match up to this 130 VDC. Now don't forget, hi, I can see you. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Abiodun. I say thank you. Gibbs, Zulolo. I said thank you. I appreciate you. This is Eddie Electrical from Nigeria. I appreciate you for coming. Please, if you know you are there, please show me some love by clicking on the like button as I continue my YouTube video. Now, as we were saying before, now you getting the VDC. Now, do you understand the VDC connection part? Don't forget, I said your VDC that is coming from your solar panel, I have 350 watt solar panel here, and the VDC of 1 is 40 VDC. So, and the VDC on the charge controller is 130 VDC. Meanwhile, I'm going to connect 12 pieces of the solar panels to this very 60 amp charge controller. How do I connect it? Connect it. I said I'm going to take 3 as 1, 3 as 1, 3 as 1, 3 as 1. So 3 times 4 will give you 12, isn't it? So 3 panels will be connected as 1. I'll take the positive of this to the negative of this, then the positive of this to the negative of this. So I'm going to take the negative of this and the positive of this out. Then when you test with your multimeter, you'll be having 120 VDC coming from the solar panel, and your charge controller says 130 VDC, 130 VDC. As you can see it, 130 VDC. So your charging, your panel must not exceed 130. If not, it will be short circuit. It will read to fault. You'll be seeing fault displaying on your screen, on the screen of your inverter, you'll be seeing fault displaying on your screen of your charge controller. So that's how you are going to connect 12 of 300 watt panels to a VDC of 130. But don't forget, when we are talking of the VDC, when we are talking of VDC, we also forget to neglect the watt of that charge controller. Every charge controller have the maximum watt they can contain. What that means is this. This charge controller is a 60 amps Felicity charge controller, which is my best charge controller. Felicity is my best charge controller I normally use. When you go to my YouTube page, you go to my Instagram, you go to my TikTok, Felicity is the best charge controller I use. Do you know why? Felicity didn't pay me for this, but I'm telling you for free. They have been constantly there for us. In terms of maintenance, in terms of complaint, we are easily go and in a week, the problem are solved. Their customer care is top notch. So you can have any complaint, it's channeled down to them, it's solved. That's why we have been using this product. That you can see right now, our channels are growing, our business are moving, because Felicity has always been there for us. In terms of charge controller, I don't use other charge controller. Maybe I might use other product, but in terms of charge controller, inverter, when we don't want to cut costs, we use Felicity charge controller. Now let's go back to business. As we were saying before, I said I'll show you how you can not install your solar panels on your 12 pieces of solar panel, 12 units of solar AfriCell solar panel connected to 60 amps charge controller. Now, when you are connecting that, you also don't forget those panels as watts. Don't forget the watts. And also, this charge controller also has a maximum watt it can carry. This very charge controller has a maximum watt it can carry. Now, let's check the watts of this very charge controller. The charge controller, this 60 amps watts, the wattage of this 60 amps is 3,500 watts that it can carry. 3,500 watts that it can carry. So what does that mean? While you are checking for the amps of the charge controller, you are also advised to also be checking on the wattage that this 60 amps can carry. This is a 60 amps Felicity charge controller. I've talked about the voltage, which is the voltage direct current. The voltage direct current means the current that is coming from your solar panel, your VDC, your VDC that's coming from your solar panel. But don't forget, each panel have their different VDC. Like usually 300 to 350 watt panel have a VDC of 35 to 40 VDC. So meanwhile, 2 to 3 solar panel can be connected in series to this very one. So I explained earlier that 12 units of AfriCell of 350 watt panel can enter into this, but we did not check the watt. we did not check the watt. But now let's go down to business. If you know you are there, you are live with me, please wave your hand, say hi to me with just a message on this comment so that I know you are there with me. Say hi to me. You can wave to me. You can click and say hi to me. I say thank you. Now let's talk about the watt of this very charge controller. This is a Felicity charge controller. The watt of this Felicity charge controller is, it can accommodate only 48 volts. Don't forget, we have different VDC on your battery. So it also matters how many watts that can also be entered. Now we are talking of 48 volts. In 48 volts, the watts that can enter on 48 volts through a 60 amps charge controller is 3,500. Meanwhile, whatever panel you are going to bring, after considering the voltage, your wattage is not going to exceed 3,500. It's even better you leave it as 3,000. For better for the charge controller and better for your system. Now, so you are going to calculate, as I said before, I said 350 watt solar panel of AfriCell connected in series or parallel. Your wattage must not exceed 3,500 because the wattage of 48 volts on 60 amp charge controller is 3,500. Now I said 350 watt panel earlier. Thank you, bro, for coming. I say thank you. I see you guys. I say thank you. Okay, I say thank you, bro, for coming. Now let's talk about the watts. I said 12 watt solar panels of 350 watts, 12 pieces of it that will enter a 60 amps Felicity charge controller. Let's calculate. And I said 350. 350 times 12 is giving us 4,000. It's giving us 4,000. It's giving us 4,000. It's giving us 4,200. So, in a way, some solar panels does not have the rated watt that is written on it. You can see some solar panels, it be written, it's always written 350 watts. But when you give it a reading, so you'll be seeing some at 250 watts, 280 watts. And when you read it with your multimeter, you'll be getting 250 watts, 300 watts. So that's it for that. So meanwhile, if I'm to put 12, if I am to consider the wattage, I have to say 12 watts will not enter. 12 pieces of 350 watt solar panels will not be able to enter this, because the wattage of this very solar panels is it has a maximum of 3,500 watts. So that's it. 3,500 watts. That's it. Thank you guys for coming. So today, let's take it back to the highest one, the next one. Without talking much, let me take it back to the next one. The next one on the table is 80. Okay, this is 120 amps. The next one is 80 amps. As you can see, it's 80 amps. Let's talk about the 80 amps. As you can see, the 80 amps also have the same VDC with 60 amps. The only difference is on the watt. 80 amps charge controller and 60 amps charge controller, they have the same VDC, 130 VDC. So they also have the same VDC. So we are going to talk about let's talk about the 120 amps charge controller. Hi guys, please stay tuned to this video and you will learn a lot from this very video. I'm going to talk about the 120 amps controller. Thank you, bro, for coming. Now I'm going to talk about, I've talked about the 60, I've talked about the 80. Now I'm going to talk about the 120 amps controller, which is this. It's 120 amps controller. So this controller has a VDC of 170 VDC, as you can see, 170 VDC. It has a VDC of 170 VDC. As you can see it clearly. So it has a VDC of 170 VDC. What that means that the voltage direct current that is coming from your solar panel must not exceed 130 VDC. If you know you are here on this live video, please let me see you click on the bell, subscribe, like our live video. You can also drop a comment for us to show that you are there with us. You can also appreciate us by clicking on the bell, liking our comments. I say thank you. Please stay on this very video, on this very last part of this video. Yeah, we're talking about the 120 amps charge controller. This 120 amps charge controller has the VDC of 170 VDC. What that means that the number of panel that is going to enter this the number of panel that is going to enter this charge controller, the number of panel are going to connect in series to enter the charge controller must not exceed 117 VDC. So the number of panel you are going to put on this very charge controller must not exceed 1. Sorry for the distraction. I'm trying to silence my phone. Must not exceed 170 VDC. Must not exceed 170 VDC. What that means that sorry for the interruption. Sorry for the interruption. So as we are saying, I'm sorry for the break in transmission. I'm sorry for the interruption. I was a little bit carried away with the distraction for customers who's trying to ask a little questions. Sorry. So I'm trying to talk about, thank you Zulu, thank you Kemi, thank you Abiodun. So thank you guys for being there for me. I should stay for this very last part of this video as we talk about the Felicity 120 amps charge controller. This is a Felicity 120 amps charge controller. As I said before, say the best charge controller to fix your solar panel is Felicity. Why do I say Felicity? Now listen. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you, Felicity is the only charge controller that can show you the amps that your controller is using to charge your battery. It's the only charge controller that can also tell you that, show you the wattage at which your solar panels that is coming from your solar panels that is using to charge your battery, the wattage that is coming from the sun. It's only Felicity that will do that. It's only Felicity that will also show you the VDC that is coming from the sun to charge your batteries. It's only Felicity. It's only Felicity that will also show you the VDC of your battery. It's only Felicity that will give you this nice display. We give you a perfect display. If you know you have every other charge controller that does that, write in the comment section. Let me see. Let's compare it. Let me bring the two charge controller to the live video and compare it with a live video on a battery and with a panel and show you. If you have any other controller that you think it does it better than Felicity, put it. But I challenge you, Felicity is the best. It's not because they are not paying me on this very video. I'm just trying to also encourage you, if you have not been using Felicity charge controller to power your solar system, I don't know which other charge controller you'll be using, or which other lithium battery or inverter you'll be using. Felicity have the best of this. They are not paying me for this video, but I'm telling you for free. Since I've been using Felicity, I have not regret using it. I have not regret using Felicity charge controller. They are charge controller, lithium battery, drive cell battery, and inverters. They are perfect. Check out their hybrid inverters. They have the perfect hybrid inverters. And when it comes to Felicity, their rating is the best. Forget the rating of other. When Felicity tell you is 3 kVA, is 3 kVA. If Felicity tell you is 5 kVA, is 5 kVA. If he tell you 6 kVA, is 6 kVA. If he also tell you is 10 kVA, is 10 kVA. Tell you is 8 kVA. All their hybrid inverter is perfect for the job. They have the perfect hybrid. When it comes to hybrid inverters, Felicity has the perfect. Lithium battery, they are the perfect. They are the best. They don't give you complaint. Even though there is a complaint, they treat the complaint in less than 2 to 3 days, in less than a week. They have solved your problem. They have given you your solution that you needed for your appliances. So as I was saying, this is a 120 amps Felicity charge controller. What does that mean? That this charge controller has a VDC, a voltage direct current, VDC, voltage direct current. The VDC of this very charge controller is 170. 170. What does that mean? That whatever that is coming from your solar panels must not exceed 130 VDC. Now, for example, we have a AfriCell solar panels on this very part. Let me show you an AfriCell and give you an example of what I'm talking about. This is an AfriCell we have 12 units there. As you can see, this AfriCell 330 watts. So that's 350 watts AfriCell solar panels. What does that solar panel does? It has the VDC of that solar panel is 40 VDC. What I mean by the VDC, they are the voltage direct current that is reading. When you use your multimeter, to test that solar panel, it will give you 40 VDC. 40 VDC. So How many of those solar panels can be connected in series to match up the 170 VDC of this very charge controller? As I said before, Felicity has the very best charge controller. As you can see, 170 VDC of a Felicity charge controller. How many of these 300 watt panels, 350 watt panel can be connected in series to match the 170 VDC of the charge controller? Now listen, I'm going to break it down easily and calmly. Now, if this is 170 and these solar panels, we have 12 pieces of it there, and we have to install the 12 pieces of that solar panels to this 120 amps Felicity controller. So you have to connect the 100 and so you have to connect the 12 pieces of that 350 watt solar panels to this Felicity 120 amps controller. This Felicity 120 amps charge controller is a charge controller, and the VDC of that very Felicity that AfricSet panel is 40 VDC, meaning 40 times. So how many can you connect in series to mash up? Don't forget, they say the maximum VDC of this charge controller is 170. Maximum, that's the highest. What does that mean? Maximum, the highest. So your connection must not get to 170. At least you can stop your connection at your panel that is coming from the rooftop must not exceed. You can stop it at 160, but they tell you it's 170. Stop your VDC connection from your rooftop to 160. How do you get that? Now we have 12 of that connected. 12 of that panel to be connected to 120 amps controller. Now, and the VDC of that solar panel is 40 VDC, and the VDC of this charge controller is 170 VDC. Now, if we are to connect, we should not exceed 170. What's the perfect connection for this charge controller? Now, the VDC of that is 40. So if we are going to connect 4, you'll be advised to connect 4. No, there are 12. 4 times 3 is 12. So you are going to connect 4 as 1, 4 as 1, 4 as 1 to be able to match up to that 12 solar panels. So you're going to connect 4 as 1, 4 as 1, 4 as 1. That's 4 times 3 is 12. So you have 12 350 watt solar panels to be connected to this. Now, how do you connect it? And the VDC of that panel is 40. Now, 40, 80, 120, 160. So if I connect 4 as 1, I'll get 160 VDC. If I connect 4 as 1, I get 160 VDC. That's 40 times 4 is 160. 40 times 4 is 160. So if I connect the 4 as 1, I get 160. So 160 VDC, that's 4 panels, 4 solar panels of 40 VDC. Connected, 4 is connected as 1 now. Do you know how to connect? If you don't, how to connect your panels in series to get a VDC? Let's say we start here positive, negative to positive, negative to positive, negative to positive. So you're going to take negative of this out, the positive of this out to your solar cable. So your VDC here is 170 VDC. So as I told you before, I said you connect 4 as 1, you get 160 VDC. So this charge controller will easily and peacefully accommodate 4 panels connected in series to get connected 4 in series, 4 in series, 4 in series to catch up this 12 panels. And you know the sweet part of this very charge controller, it has a watt of 6,000 watts. So if you times this 350 watts, this 350 watt panel, if you times it by 12, you will not get up to 6,000. So this charge controller will peacefully carry it without stress, without complaint. The VDC is perfect. The watt is perfect. So the best charge controller to handle your job when you have a 350 watt solar panels, 12 it can carry. This if you also have 500 watt solar panels, 12, this charge controller will also carry it. It has been a perfect charge controller for my job. I've been using it for different jobs. That's why you see we have a lot of them here. All these ones you see here, they are. You can also see this Felicity hybrid 5 kVA, hybrid 5 kVA. We also have charge controllers. I have so many charge controllers on there because I've been using Felicity charge control. They have never disappointed me. Those are the new ones. The new ones are on this side. These are already used. So why they are there? Ogunmuyiwa Oluwa Formulayo. For 2.5 kVA inverter, how many solar panels should I use? 350 watt panel or 600 watt panel? Muyiwa, you sent a message. You said Ogunmuyiwa Oluwa Omilayo. Good afternoon. Welcome to On Board. This is your favorite boy, Eddie Electrical, your number one YouTube technical officer and your online supervisor. I'm happy to see you here and I'll be glad to answer your question. You said, Ogunmuyiwa, you said for 2.5 kVA inverter. Ogunmuyiwa, sorry, you're asking two questions at the same time. Let me take the first questions because we have less than, this live video is going to stay for 1 hour. So we have 42 minutes, we have 18 minutes left. So let me quickly take the first question while I proceed. The first question says, for 2.5 kVA inverter, how many solar panels should I use of 350 watts? Of 350 watts or 600 watts? Ogunmuyiwa, thank you for coming. I appreciate your love and kindness. Now, let's talk about the first one. Before your message is okay. Let's talk about the first one. Now, the first comment you drop, if you have 2.5 kVA, somehow don't forget for the kVA like this. If you can see on my screen, this is 2.5 kVA. This is 2.5 kVA. This is Glow. This is Martin. Now, for 2.5 kVA, how many batteries do you have? Probably maybe you have 2 batteries. If you have 6 solar panels, you can also charge your battery perfectly. 6 solar panels of 350 watts can charge your battery perfectly. 4 can do it, but 3 is perfect for the job. 4 can do it, but 6 will be perfect. That's what I normally do. If you go through my live video, go through my Instagram and TikTok, 6 will be perfect for it. And you talk about 600 watts. Don't forget, you can use 600 watts. You can use 2 of 600 watts to also charge maybe that your 2 battery. 600 watt panel, you can use 2, but don't forget, when you are using a 600 watt panel, don't forget those are 48 volts panel. And okay, 2 battery. Don't forget, when you are using 600 watt panel to charge 2 battery, I say you can use 2, but don't forget, it might be expensive for you to use a 600 watt panel to charge to charge your panel. Why I mean expensive? Because the 600 watt panel, it had a high VDC, and if you want to use 2 battery to cut cost, I prefer you use 350 watts, 6 or 4. Because if you are using 600 watts, you mean you need a very high charge controller. Because 600 watt come with a very high charge a VDC. 600 watt panel. Their VDC is usually 4550. 4550 is their VDC of 600 watt panel. So you might need a very high charge controller. To be precise, you might need a charge controller, either 60 watts or 60 watt MPPT charge controller. This time you are going to have an MPPT charge controller. You can't use PWM. But when you are using 350 watts, you can use a PWM. But if you are using 600 watts, you are going to use either 60 ounce MPPT charge controller. Let's go to your next question. So it will be my advice for you, if you have a 2.5 kVA, go for 300 watts solar panels or 350 watt solar panels. So let's go to the next question. You said how much is hybrid 2.5 kVA Felicity? 3 kVA. Felicity has 3 kVA hybrid, not 2.5. They have 3 kVA hybrid. But we have 2.5 transformer base. But Felicity have I talk about Felicity, but maybe other people don't have 2.5. But Felicity have 3 kVA hybrid. The 3 kVA hybrid is going for around 320,000 naira. 320,000 naira. Yeah, that's the 3 kVA hybrid. Go for 300. Ogumuyua, thank you. Hope I was able to answer your question. Hope you are still there live with me. I said thank you. Hope I'm able to answer your question. Ogumuyua, are you still there? If you are there, oh, thank you. I appreciate you for coming on live with me. I really appreciate your time and your effort. So, do you get my question? Thank you. Do you get what I just said? Is there any part you do not understand? If there's any part you do not get clearly, just identify. I will just speak about it. If you are there with me, please drop a comment, or if there's any question you want to ask. Okay, thank you, Ogumuyua. Thank you for staying live with me. I appreciate your time. Where are you watching this live video from? Ogumuyua. For those that is also coming in, I say thank you for your support and thank you for coming to this live session. And my name still remains Eddie Electrical, your #1 YouTube technical officer and your line supervisor. I say I appreciate your effort to come here. As we were discussing before, some people come in. Okay, Ogumi, you are watching live from Abuja. Yoruba nìyẹn, ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ o, báwo ni iṣẹ́ náà, báwo ni Abuja, ìyàwó ọmọ ọkọ. So, as I was saying, we are talking about different type of charge controller and their VDC and how they can be connected in series to match up the VDC of this very charge controller. This is a 117 VDC charge controller. This charge controller have a VDC of 170. I talk about how you're supposed to connect your solar panels to match up the VDC of this charge controller. As I said, the VDC of this is 170. So if you are using a 350 watt solar panels, which have the VDC of which have a VDC of 40. So I say you can connect 4, and you have 12 pieces of solar panels. I say you can connect it. You can connect it 4 as 1, 4 as 1, 4 as 1, meaning 4 times 3 is 12. So if you connect it 4 as 1, you are going to have a VDC of 160. So VDC of 160 is perfect for this 120 amps Felicity, because this 120 amps Felicity charge controller have the VDC of 170. So thank you for coming. Thank you for your support and thank you for your love. For those who have shown me love on this live video, I say thank you for your support. Thank you for your like. Ogumuyiwa, thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube live video. Subscribe to our channel. Ogumuyiwa, you ask a question again. You say, what really happened is that I wanted to buy 2.5 kVA. Please, other people, you can also see the comments. I'm taking your comment. If you have any question, you can ask and I can answer it for you. You say, what really, I'm taking a Ogumuyiwa Oluwa Miloya comment. Oluwa Fumilayo comment. You say, what really happened is that I wanted to buy 2.5 kVA, please. Just tell me the breakdown. Let me know with it down what and what I need, please. Ogumuyiwa, báwo ni? Kí ló dé? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Thank you for coming, Ogumuyiwa. I really appreciate you. But for more reasons, I don't know. Every area. Okay, I will only tell you because you talk about the breakdown. Okay. I don't know what you want. Is it a lithium battery you want to go for or a tubular battery? If you are going for tubular battery, as you can see here, we have ADO. ADO battery is also good in tubular battery. If you are going for a lithium battery, go for Felicity or not look price. Go for Felicity. If you are going for a lithium battery, go for Felicity. In terms of customer care, in terms of reliability, Felicity have it. In terms of durability, Felicity have it. So if you are going for a lithium battery, go for Felicity. If you are going for tubular battery, go for ADO. I said ADO, look for it. We have it. We can supply you wherever you are in Nigeria. But currently, our shop are located in Edo State, located in Delta State. We also have a branch in Lagos State. So Ogumuyiwa. So if you are going for tubular battery, go for ADO battery. I said ADO. If you are going for lithium battery, go for Felicity. Felicity lithium battery is perfect. Okay, you are going for tubular battery. Now, you are going to get, you can watch this video later. It's going to also be saved to my YouTube page. You go for 2 tubular battery. You go for 60 amps Felicity. This is 120 amps. You go for 60 amps. I think it's 160,000 for the 60 amps Felicity. You go for 60 amps Felicity. You go for 350 watt solar panels. You go for 6 pieces. So you go for, if you have money, go for Felicity 2.5 kVA. If you have money, go for Felicity 2.5 kVA. Or just go for 3 kVA hybrid with tubular battery. Go for ADO. I said ADO. Don't forget the name of the battery. It's spelled ADDO. ADO. You go for 2 ADO battery. Go for hybrid 3 kVA Felicity inverter. You go for 6 solar panels of 350. Then you go for your solar wire. Go for DC breaker, AC breaker, voltage regulator, residual breaker, ROCB. You go for I think I measure DC surge. So you go for the enclosure bus. Those are the you go for your solar wire, a solar cable. You go for your battery rack. You also go for your AC wire. So your engineer is going to do the costing for you. I say thank you. You are in Abuja. We can also DM us. We can also bring everything down to you in Abuja. But currently we are in Lagos, Edo, and Delta. So I say thank you, Ogumuyiwa Oluwa Fumilayo. Thank you. For other people that want to go for lithium battery, go for Felicity lithium battery. Go for Felicity inverters. See, it's perfect. You go for Felicity lithium battery and their inverters together. They work perfectly. Not that you go and get a Felicity battery, you go and get another inverter to come and be working it. They work well. The perfect job. When you get the battery, you get their inverter. It will work perfectly for you. I still go by the name Eddie Electrical, your number one YouTube technical officer and your life supervisor. Please, if you know you are there, show me some love by liking our videos, by commenting, by asking us questions to keep us engaged so that we know what to tell you and what to address. Whatever thing you want us to also address, you can speak it out. We are into solar installation, we are into house wiring, we are into electric fence, and we are into satellites. When it comes to DSTV, free to air, we are into it. Anything satellite, CCTV camera, DSTV, free to air, we are there. We are into electric fence. We can give you any electric fence of any. You can call us, you can come to your location, wherever you are. Even you, Ogumuyiwa, Oluwa Milayo, we can deliver to your doorstep. This is your favorite boy, Eddie Electrical. And we also into house wiring, your profile light installation. We does it perfectly. You can come to us, we'll DM us, we'll deliver to you. So thank you all guys for coming to this very channel. I appreciate you guys for the love you have been showing to me. If you know you are there, drop some comments. I said I'm here. And tell us where you are watching us from. This is your homeboy, your favorite boy, Eddie Electrical. Today, hope I'm able to educate you on types of charge controller you're supposed to use and the kind of panels that we enter it. These days we have so without taking much of your time, I'm going to be in our next sorry for cough, it's so embarrassing. Try this part of the country, this cold period of time. So in our next live video, for those of you that is with me right now, we are going to be talking about hybrid inverters. So we are going to be talking about the hybrid inverter. This is a 5 kVA hybrid inverter. So next video, we are going to be telling you, I'm going to come with the 10 kVA hybrid inverter and the 5 kVA hybrid inverter. I'm going to show to you their watts, how many solar panels can enter, and the size of solar panel that you can also use, and the watts that can enter. So the 5,000 kVA, the 5 kVA, I can tell you the watts that we enter it, and the perfect panel that can also enter it, and how many amps charge controller is inside, and how many watts of solar panel that can enter it. So I still go by the name Eddie Electrical. You're your number one YouTube technical officer and your life supervisor. Ogunyiwa, thank you for today, for dropping comments with us. We say we like you, we say we love you, say thank you, we appreciate you, your support, by subscribing to our channel, by liking and commenting on our videos. We say thank you. Ogunyiwa, don't forget, as you go for tubular battery, go for Felicity hybrid inverter. And 6 350 watt solar panels or 400, whichever. No, 350 watts or 300. Go for that. They will charge your system and to work perfectly for you. When I say go for hybrid, you also reduce cost for you. It will reduce your cost to reduce the cost of getting a charge controller when you get your hybrid inverter. They're all perfect, but don't forget, hybrid and non-hybrid, they have their advantage. Hybrid inverters and transformer-based inverters, they have their own advantage. So our next video, we are going to be talking of 5 kVA. Our next live video on Sunday, next coming Sunday, we are going to be talking of the advantage of transformer-based inverter and advantage of a hybrid inverter. That's what we are going to be talking in our next live video coming Sunday. But on Tuesday, I'm going to be doing live video. but we are not going to talk about that. But next coming Sunday, we are going to talk about the transformer-based inverter and the hybrid inverter. What is their difference? And we are still going to talk about the hybrid 5 kVA inverter. How many watts panel can enter? And the 10 kVA hybrid inverter. How many watts panel can enter? So that will be our next live video on coming Sunday. Please don't forget, same time, same station, same channel. Same time, same channel, same day, coming Sunday. We are going to be talking about 5 kVA and 10 kVA hybrid inverter, their wattage. And we are still going to be talking about the advantage of transformer-based inverter, the advantage and the hybrid inverter, the advantage. I still go by the name AD Electrical, your number one YouTube technical officer and your online supervisor. Thank you for the love you have shared today. Thank you for the support you are bringing today. Thank you. We can deliver to your doorstep wherever you are in Nigeria. We can deliver to your door wherever you are in Nigeria. We can serve, you can deliver any goods you want from us to your doorstep in Nigeria. Be it tubular battery, be lithium battery, be solar panels, be charge controllers, whatever thing you want, you can deliver to your doorsteps. So I say same time, same station, same time, same channel on Sunday. We'll be live and we'll be back again to talk about difference between transformer-based inverter and hybrid inverter. We are going to be bringing the two inverters to this very channel coming Sunday to tell you the advantage and to tell you the watts. I still go by the name AD Electrical. But tomorrow, on Tuesday, we are going to be talking about satellite. I'm going to go on live on Tuesday.
trendybeats.com.
Sorry for the break in transmission. I'm going to talk about satellite. I'm going to talk about satellite next coming Sunday. Thank you. Sorry for the distraction that comes to this one.
Trendy Beats.
We are going to talk about on Tuesday. You're talking about satellites. I'm going to be telling you the advantage of. On Tuesday, we're talking about DSTV things. We're going to talk about satellites. We are going to be talking about DSTV. We are going to talk about DSTV, LMBs. We're talking about smart LMB and single LMB. That's what we're going to talk on Tuesday when I go live. I'm going to talk about free-to-air and the latest free-to-air where you can watch your live matches. So that's what we're going to talk about on Tuesday. Stay live with me on Tuesday 10 a.m. Tuesday 10 a.m. I'm going to go live and talk about satellites, and we're going to talk about satellites on Tuesday 10 a.m., which is next tomorrow. We're going to talk about satellites. We're going to talk about smart LMB and single LMB and their functionality. I still go by the name AD Electrical, your number one YouTube technical officer and your line supervisor. I say thank you for coming. Who you are, who you are. I say thank you. We love you and we celebrate you. AD Electrical say a very big thank you to you. Thank you. We see the same channel on Sunday. On Sunday. We see on Sunday again. We're going to talk about our transformer base and hybrid inverter. But don't forget on Tuesday, we're talking about satellite. It's just satellite. We're going to go more live again. Talk about free-to-air. We're going to talk about free-to-air, the kind of decoder you're supposed to use on your free-to-air, the kind of satellite frequency that you can get your free match view without subscribing, and the difference between smart LMB and a universal LMB. I say thank you. Our big course, our big fans today is Ogumuyiwa Oluwa Fumilayo, all the way from Abuja. We say thank you very much. Eddie Electrical say bullseye for you. Bullseye, bullseye, bullseye. See you again, same time, same station. And we're also going live again on Tuesday, which is next tomorrow. We're talking about satellites, the free to air. How you can watch your live matches on free channels. So stay tuned to this very channel. We are going to live again 10 a.m. on Tuesday. And we're going live again, same time, same channel, on Sunday. That will be talking about hybrid inverters and transformer base and their VDC that will be that can enter and their watts they can accommodate. I say thank you for coming to this channel. I said I love you, and I say thank you.